Miles for you, yeah. Used to come home late, I still drove out to you, late night. I was focused on you, my love, had no curfew, Came to realize you was my only issue, but I still miss you. Told my fam about you back then. Used to be about them before I had you, about them. I was focused on school and the books I had plans to. Get a good job, make more money for you, but damn, I still miss you, yeah. Save my money, had a ring for you. Mashing on the hills, I had some plans for you. Told myself for real, wouldn't write about you. This the only way I get my mind off. Had to do this for my health. I don't need your help. I just think about my wealth. Doing better for myself. First class popping on some real shit. This could have been you on some real shit.
What is up, Jerome Mob? Welcome back to another Sneaker Show episode. Yes, sir. So today, we don't have like one big leak or one sneaker to really talk about. Instead, we have like a couple of like exciting little topics. And one of them is the Kobe 6's, one of the greatest sneakers of all time. Probably the most anticipated Kobe signature sneaker retro. I mean, you know, the Kobe 4 was iconic. That's my personal favorite Kobe of all time, just because it's a very iconic sneaker. It was the first thing, Kobe that was like a low top. He won his first championship post Shaq with the Kobe 4s. It's just a very iconic sneaker for me. But there's no denying that the Kobe 5, the Kobe 6, and the Kobe 8, those are probably the three greatest performing Kobes of all time. And across the sneaker community and even the Encore community, they know that the Kobe 6 is one of the best sneakers ever. So we have some exciting news about the upcoming Kobe 6 Pro Tro. But like I said, we got a lot of sneakers to talk about today. I'm going to try to put the chat box in the screen share, scene. So hopefully you guys will be able to see yourselves, typing in the chat, copping, dropping, insta copping, or mega dropping sneakers. So as always, guys, your participation is highly suggested. We love to see you guys in the chat. Shout out to Josiah today being the moderator. Huge shout out, John. It's good to see you guys. Ethan, Mark, Vincent, what is up, everyone? And of course, my guy Sharp Young. It's good to see everybody. Now let's get into the show. All right, the first thing we're gonna see here is the Air Jordan 35 Retro. Now look, I'm looking at the chat box. The thing about the chat box is I can't. The chat box, hold on, let me fix it. There we go. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Boom, there we go. All right, the Jordan 35 DNA is arriving this week. Okay, so these are actually dropping on November 12th. Okay, so for $180, these are dropping on November 12th. I just thought I would, we've talked about these obviously. I just wanted to, let you guys know that these are coming out. And if you're interested, November 12th is when to get them. I think we like these, guys. We like these, right? Black, white, red, simple. You pretty much have a fire red Jordan 5 tongue on there. I really like the tongue. The only thing is, again, this iridescent panel right here on both sides of the sneaker, I'm just not a fan of it. Even on the outsole, I mean, doesn't that just look cheap? Doesn't it, guys? I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it. But so, look, I think if you like the Jordan 35, this would be a good colorway to cop. So we're going to give these a cop. They're not too bad. Again, it's really only that one part of the shoe that I'm not really liking. But other than that, it's whatever. Again, November 12th, if you guys are interested. I've tried to get a pair of the Jordan 35s. However, if you just look up on StockX, the one that I wanted sold out. And now in my size, they're going for $235. I mean, that's pretty expensive. I mean, why are these selling out? It's not like and here's the thing. Why are the Jordan 35 selling out, but I'm not seeing them out in the wild? I have yet to see a single person rock these. Now, I know gyms are closed, and this is probably, the environment that the Jordan 35 belongs in. So I'm not like, it's not like I'm going to gyms and, I'm not seeing guys wear them, which they probably would. But, that doesn't mean, like, when was the last on-court sneaker, when did the last on-court sneaker that no one wore off the court sell out? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, no one's rocking these off the court. You know what I mean? Now they might be because the gyms are closed, but like in a normal time where gyms are open and all that, you're not rocking these off the court. When's the last time somebody rocked a new Air Jordan off of the court? I mean, it just doesn't happen. Do you see 34s being rocked off the court? No, you don't. 33s, 32s, 31s, 30s, 29s? No, you never see it. So I don't understand why these sold out. Maybe limited quantities, which that doesn't make any sense to me. But 235, I mean, come on. Yeah, No Austin's right there with me. I haven't even seen the Jordan 35s yet. I actually haven't even seen them in the stores. And I was just in LA, and you know how Foot Action has that Flight 23, it's like a separate store almost that's right next door to Foot Action. I went to about 4 of those, and I didn't see a single pair of Jordan 35s. So it's not like, these are out in the wild in the stores, and then the online has limited quantities, and those are selling out. I'm thinking that Jordan Brand didn't even bother putting these in brick and mortar stores, and all their stock is online, and they're selling out. I really don't know what's going on. It's really weird. Cruz is saying people wear them. Sean Go says, I don't see any of them. Yeah. Andre says, well, guess the 35s are going to be seen next year. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I haven't seen them out in a while, but whatever. Anyways, let's move on. Now, this sneaker here, we talked about it. This is the LeBron 18, which I think is a beautiful sneaker. This is the LA by Day, right? So we talked about these. I think we like these, right? I think these were a cop. These were a cop. I think that if the LeBron 18 launched with these, I'd be all over them. Maybe even pay a little bit over retail for them because I think it's a very nice looking sneaker. Would I play basketball in them? For you guys, I would. But if you're just asking me, I mean, those are going to get scuffed up and they're going to look dirty and kind of jank, after one session. But we have the sequel or the pair that accompanies this. So there was LA by Day, but now we're talking about LA by Night. Let me know what you guys think. Here they are. So, okay, loading. What year are we in? What is this? Look at this. It's loading. Let me just refresh the page for y'all. There we go. What do you guys think? Obviously, very different approach, right? So this is very colorful, whereas these took like neutral tones. You kind of had like a beach vibe going on with these, with the blue, with the little sunset right there on the midsole. You know what I mean? The upper's like sand, but this one, okay, colors. Magenta, pink, whatever that color is, Volt, a lot of speckles, darker blues, okay? These, you know what these remind me of? They remind me of the LeBron 17 swag hammers. Now, I know they're different colors. It's just the vibe. That's what it's reminding me of. Okay, Stadium Goods. They're taking us to Stadium Goods. That's what this reminds me of right here, which I actually like these because I love Space Jam. Space Jam is a good movie. Don't let nobody tell you different. There's good stuff going on in Space Jam, baby. That was my childhood. Don't you dare knock it. Don't do it. Anyways, LeBron 18 by Night. What do you guys think about these? Let me know right now. Cop or drop. Because I'm going to tell you guys right now. For me, these are a drop. Almost a mega drop. I mean, some people love playing in like crazy colors like that, so that's why I didn't put them as a mega drop, but these are a drop. I would not personally rock these. Like if I got them, like let's say Champ Sports, which Champ Sports just sent me a pair of Kawhis. If you haven't checked out that video, the link's below. But, they sent me, and I was excited for them. I really liked them. So, like, if that situation happened with these, I'd open them, and I'd be like, oh, I'm excited that it's the 18s, but really, you had to send me this colorway? whatever. Most of you guys are dropping these in the chat. Are there any cops? Jose Gabriel is copping. Shout out to Jose. But most of you guys are dropping. That's the only cop that I see. Oh, excuse me. Matthew Mercer or Merca. Sorry, however you say it. He's copping as well. But most of you guys are dropping. Veronica's copping. Other than that, it's a drop. A couple more cops coming in. But I'd say it's about 90%. So I think you guys are right there along with me. These are dropping November 13th for $200. No. You're gonna drop 2 Benjamins on that? It's not. I'm not gonna do it. You shouldn't either. Unless you really like them. Okay? People have different flavors. I don't like this flavor. Let's move on. Okay, so this one. All right, so I think my next video is going to be about the Freak 2, and it's going to be a very interesting video. This colorway, when I saw it, I go, okay, I think it's pretty good. And we've talked about this. Some colorways of the Freak 2 make the shoe look great, and some colorways make it look awful, right? We talked about the purple amethyst colorway on last week's episode, or the week before that. Maybe the week before that. But whatever. That was a beautiful colorway. These, I thought, made it look better. Like, it looks good. You have all red. You guys know me. I love monochromatic, colorways. You have a translucent outsole, but it's not blue. It's just clear. A little smoky, a little milky. Okay? And then you have these mint splashes, right? Now, I think they could have not put the mint right here on the tongue and just on these weird, like, midsole things. That would have looked cool, as well as the logo. But they went ahead and they put it on the tongue. I think it looks clean. Unfortunately, this is only for children. So even if you like these and you have adult-sized feet, you can't get them. You can't get them. Really, you guys don't like these. It's just red. Now here, okay, I understand. I'm seeing a lot of Mr. Crab colorways. That's hilarious, guys. That's hilarious. Let me just put this in your mind. Christmas. These are like the old Christmas Nike basketball colorways that we used to see on the LeBrons, on the Kobe's, all of that. So this is what that reminded me of, Christmas. So I think it looks better if you think about it that way. But just as a normal colorway, I understand you guys might not be feeling it. You're calling it Mr. Krabs, yada, yada, yada. But if you think about it Christmas-like, it's okay. It's okay. When are these dropping? November 9th. So tomorrow, $100. But again, grade school exclusive option. So let me know right now in the chat, would you guys like to see these in adult sizing? I'm going to guess you guys are going to say no. I think it could have done fine. People love red. People love Christmas. It's a Christmas colorway. But most of you guys are kind of clowning these. Easily says, that's trash. Okay. Let's see. Luke says, dang, that colorway with the jersey, though, would be fire. Nice, Luke. But what jersey? What jersey? I just got a new jersey. Goran Dragic, Miami Heat jersey. A Slovenia stand up. Let me know if you guys want a jersey collection video. That should be pretty fun. But let's see. Stop Capping says, nah, it's thumbs down. John says, no thanks, bro. M. John says, Hawks, LOL. Okay. Luke says, any red jersey. Yeah, I think so. Like Bulls would look good with the Bulls jersey. I think that would look good. Javon says, fire, auto buy. Auto buy? I kind of like that. Should we make an auto buy graphic? Look, for me, I think there are better colorways out there for the Freak 2. But if you like these, go ahead and cop them. But for me, I'm just going to drop them. And also because they're in GS sizes, so I don't even have the option to cop them. But it's not a bad colorway. I think you guys are being a little hard on these. I do. I really do. All right, next up, we got a little classic sneaker going on here. The Nike Air Raid. Now, we saw a pretty bad Air Raid colorway last week. This week, a little bit better. Okay, so these are the Air Raids, which are widely regarded as one of the most iconic outdoor basketball sneakers of all time. One of the most durable, probably the best outdoor basketball sneaker ever. The outsole is just so durable. You guys really don't know. But anyways, the Raygun colorway, you guys probably know them from Kyrie rocking those player exclusive colorways of, I think it was a Kyrie 5. There's a Raygun Kyrie 7 coming out, which we talked about. I know the Rayguns from the SB Dunks. Okay, so that was before that. Anyways, Raygun it's awesome. And if you don't know the history behind the whole Raygun theme, basically, let's see if we can look this up on YouTube. What is it? The Vince Carter Nike basketball commercial. Dr. Funk. I think it was this one. Okay, so it's a really bad quality video. This is bad. Okay, wait, hold on. Nike basketball 70s commercial? I spelled commercial wrong. Okay, I can't find it. Raygun commercial? Okay, here we go. So the Raygun theme comes from this commercial, which was a Nike basketball commercial with like Vince Carter and those guys. And it was a whole take on like the ABA, like here you see the ABA, and the fictional team was the Roswell Rayguns, which is just awesome. That's great marketing, great branding. It's just awesome. There you see Jerry Stackhouse, Jermaine O'Neal. What an era. What an era, right, guys? But anyways, this is where the Raygun theme comes out. Is that Baron Davis? Oh, my goodness. But anyways, awesome commercial. That's where this theme comes from. It's awesome. So you have orange, black, some yellows, some greens. It's awesome. I would say the theme on this is a little toned down. You're not seeing a lot of like the classic Raygun graphic, like where's the alien with the ray gun. You don't see it. I mean, here's an old kind of like Nike basketball logo right there on the tongue. But and see on the back here it says for outdoor use only. It's a very classic sneaker. Look, I think if you're a fan of the Air Raids, if you're a fan of this era of sneakers, or you're a fan of the Raygun theme, I think these are a cop. I do. I think it's simple. It's clean. Now, you guys know my take on OG sneakers having new colorways like this. It should be cheaper than the OG colorways, right? We're only interested in the OG colorways. But with a sneaker like this, which doesn't necessarily have an iconic colorway tied to it, maybe you could go with the what is that colorway called? It's kind of like a do the right thing colorway. I'm blanking out. I have the socks. Okay, now I gotta look it up because it's bothering me. Okay, this one right here. The Peace colorway. Boom. Let me enlarge this for you guys. So this is probably the most iconic Air Raid colorway. Now those I wouldn't mind paying. How much are they retailing for? Probably like $160. How much are the Air Raids going for? $140. Okay, so not that bad. Not that bad for these. But look, it's a dated sneaker. It's heavy. The fit isn't gonna be, you know, airtight. It's gonna be a little stiff probably. It's not gonna be for everyone. But I think if you're looking for like a 90s cool sneaker to rock off the court, maybe hoop outdoors a little bit, you can cop these. But for everyone else, you know, you don't need them. You don't need them in your collection. Josiah doesn't like it. He says just an ugly shoe in his opinion. Totally can see that, especially the newer age, you know, they're not really understanding, you know, this style of sneaker. But for the 90s heads, the people who love that era, this shoe fits right in with, you know, with that era. So we like those kind of things. Like Jeff Tan, he's saying cop. So I think some of you guys are, this is about 50-50, I would think. Some of you guys like them, some of you don't. But again, it's a generational thing. But let's move on to the next sneaker, which is another classic sneaker from the 90s. Maybe early 2000s. Nike Air Penny 3 OG Black Royal is making a comeback. So let me know what you guys think about these. Because I'll be honest. Not a fan. Not a fan. I like Foamposites, but after the Foamposit and the Foamposit Pro, these just not cutting it for me. Now, I do say it brings some nostalgia back. That era of sneakers, this was like late 90s, early 2000s, where Nike was really trying to do like a whole like space thing, like, oh, these shoes are coming from like outer space. And we kind of saw that, revitalized in like 2011, 12 with the All-Star pack and all the Galaxy stuff. Nike's always kind of, done things in the space realm. And this sneaker, I mean, it just looks like an alien piece of technology, which is cool. It brings back some nostalgia. But would I rock it? Would I spend money on it? No. So for me, it's going to be a drop. But I know some people love the penny line. They love this era of sneakers. And for those people, you can get them. Nole is putting a bunch of trash emojis. So yeah, I don't think some of you guys are liking these. I don't think you guys are liking these. John says, looks like a Foamposite knockoff, except that it's not a knockoff. It's actually kind of like the successor to the Foamposites, which is funny, but it's not a good thing when the successor looks like a knockoff of the original. It's not a good thing. But hey, for some of the people out there, I hope Nike doesn't make too much of these, because I don't think they're going to sell a lot, especially at full price. I don't think so. These are apparently releasing on November 20th for $155. So you know what? Hey, shout out to Selfit for subscribing.
I appreciate you.
You know what? For $150, it's not that bad for these. I mean, you got leather, you got a little Foamposite material on there. Maybe you like 90s sneakers. There you go, $150. November, when was it? 20th for $155 actually. Okay, not too bad, but again, whatever. There's also apparently the eggplant colorway coming back. So these are actually official photos. These are dropping sometime in November, they say. This colorway is actually pretty clean, y'all. If you're gonna cop these, cop these. Okay, I'm gonna let you take a look. Those are clean. White, purple, and that material just gives the purple some nice, like depth, some three-dimensionality. You know what I mean? This is a clean colorway. These are clean. What do you guys think about these? Cruz is saying cop. Zayon saying cop. Georgios is dropping though. Josiah, who didn't like the Penny 3, says not bad, but not great either. Not a fan of the silhouette. Selfit does not like the Penny 3s. Understandable. If you're going to get the Penny 3, this is the colorway to get. All right. Where are we at? Okay, let's talk about these Kobe 6's, guys. The title of the video. Okay. So, apparently, according to Sneaker Bar Detroit, the Kobe 6 Pro Orange County is returning in fall 2021. Now, a couple things that I want to go over here. Great to see this colorway back. As you can see by the sweater, fan of orange. I would like this colorway. It was a colorway that I didn't get when it originally dropped, but it's a pretty cool colorway. In fact, if we go to StockX right now, you can get these right now for $845, at least in a size 10.5. So it's a very wanted sneaker. But here's what I wanted to really talk about. I've heard that the Kobe 5 units were pretty low. I'm talking like for the Bruce Lee's, like 2,000 between Foot Action Champs, Foot Locker, and those stock lists, like 2,000 pairs. I don't know if that's real or not. That's just what someone has told me in the industry. I don't know. But what I do know is it's really hard to get Kobe's, and they sell out really fast. So that leads me to believe that I think Nike wasn't prepared. Obviously, they weren't prepared for the passing of Kobe Bryant. And when Kobe Bryant passed away, obviously his stuff went through the roof, right? So the demand for it went through the roof. And the point is, like, Kobe passed away, the 5s were about to drop, right? So they weren't expecting, everyone and their brother, sister's cousin, uncle, dad to try to cop a pair of Kobe's. So I think the Kobe 6, they might be more prepared for it. So if you struck out on the Kobe 5s, the Kobe 6s, you might have a better chance, because I know that Nike, you know, they stopped selling Kobe stuff, and I remember talking about it. I was like, I hope they, you know, went back to the drawing board and made more units because of what happened. But it's understandable when if you think that, you know, they crossed the line, that they couldn't go back, you know, like, hey, we already had all this set up. We made the units, and, you know, it is what it is. We weren't prepared for this. So with the Kobe 6, I'm hoping that's a little bit different. I just wanted to get that off my chest. It's something that I heard. So if you're having a hard time getting a pair of Kobe's, that's probably why. But anyways, the Kobe 6 All-Star game. When did he wear these? Did he wear these in the All-Star game? I thought he wore a red colorway in the All-Star game. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, he wore the red one. This was the All-Star game in Phoenix, I believe. He wore the red one, as you can see here. But I think that these released during All-Star weekend. But it's the Orange County colorway. I think most of you guys are going to be right there with me when I say Instacop. It's an Instacop. Absolutely. Joy says, we ain't going to cop. It's because resellers going to buy it. Yes, Joy. It is what it is. Josiah says, of course it's an Instacop, but I'm probably, hold on, the chat's blowing up, but I'm probably going to take an L on sneakers, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, most of us are going to take an L, but I think most of you guys are Instacopping these as well. But that's not all. There's another colorway of the Kobe 6s that are rumored to release. The Kobe 6 3D Lakers. Let me know what you guys think about these. Now, I remember there's 2 3D colorways of the Kobe 6. So if we just look it up. All right. There was the Hollywood pair, which were these, and they were kind of like two-toned. Now, apparently, if you wear 3D glasses, it gives you like a 3D effect, which is pretty cool. But I was never a fan of this colorway. I thought the gray was too dark. I didn't like it. I like sharp visuals, and as you can see with that 3D effect without the glasses, it gives it kind of like a blurred feel. I just was never a huge fan of these. The Lakers colorway is a little bit better though. So if I had to pick between the two 3D colorways, this one or the Hollywood one, I'm dropping these and I'm copping these. I think you guys are probably going to agree with me on there. But if I had to pick between these and the Orange Counties, I'm going to pick the Orange Counties. But let me know what you guys think in the chat, and we'll go over it. But I think most of you guys are going to pick the Orange Counties. But if you're a Laker fan, this is great. You got the Lakers colors. You have the 3D effect on the scales. But like I said at the beginning of the video, people are going to be stoked for the Kobe 6. It's one of the best encore performers of all time. It's just fantastic. Fit, cushion, traction, support. It's just a great shoe. It's just a legendary shoe. Swagtastic Kitty says Instacop for both, but instant L to the resellers. Yes. Josiah says, honestly, not a huge fan of the Laker ones. They're okay, but I want all the Kobe's I can get. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Josiah. Tim says, a 3D Lakers cop. Orange County drop. Sneaker says nope. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting, though, Tim. You like the 3D ones more than the Orange County ones. I'm the opposite. I like the Orange Counties. Like my guy John in the chat says, big cop on the Orange Counties. And while I'll probably try to pick these up and take an L on sneakers, unfortunately, if I get them, I get them. If I don't, I'm not crying about it. These ones, though, I might do like one little tier if I don't get them. One Kobe tier right there, but then I'll be over it. All right, next up, we have some new off-white sneakers. I know how you guys feel about the off-whites. I know how you feel, but we got to talk about them because off-whites, I mean, are they still the hottest sneaker out? I mean, I feel like hype on sneakers now is, no, Kobe's are definitely the hottest. Sorry, I don't even know why I said that. Kobe's are definitely the hottest, but from just a pure hype point of view, you know, obviously Kobe's are the most hype because of what happened, but just take that aside, I think Off-Whites still hold the crown. Before it was Yeezys, now it's Off-Whites. But here we have some Off-White Dunks. I have to say, I like the Off-White Dunks. Let's take a look at them. I really like these. I actually tried to get these. I tried to get the Michigan pair. How much are they going for? That's too much. I can't do that. $580. I like these. And it might be because I used to skate and I used to skate in dunks. The reason why I like these. But I don't know. I like these. I like that crimson on top, those navy and gold. I like these. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I said what I said. But these, I like blacked out sneakers. Shout out to Vladislav. Hey, that's my grandpa's name. Spelled differently, but that's my grandpa's name. That's awesome, dude.
I appreciate you.
That just made my day. I like black sneakers, but these are not doing it for me. The textures, not doing it for me. It just takes this monochromatic. It takes away from what made this interesting, which are these extra laces on it. So I don't like these, and I have to give these a drop. I'm just not a fan at all. Now there's a couple versions, as you can see here. These have different materials. Looks better, but still, it just takes it. It isn't popping off the screen for me. I'm not a huge fan. Shout out to Kenny D. Yeah, I think this is an L. I think this is an L by Virgil and Nike. It's just not as good as these or even these. Look at these. The laces, it pops off. You can see them from a distance. These are just like, what's going on here? And I think most of you guys are dropping these as well. Stephen Lynn says a mega drop. John says, if both sneakers had orange laces, they look better, but that doesn't mean I'd cop. Luke Schmidt says, no, sir, that's a drop. Josiah, meh, those are okay, but materials look pretty good. Good point, Josiah. The materials do look pretty good, but the design is just whatever. All right, let's get these off the screen. Aha! Here's another release that I want to ask you guys. Full disclosure, this is a women's only release, okay? But if they dropped in men's sizes, would you be interested? Because I look at these and I go, you know what? Not bad. I actually think they're pretty cool. I like the kind of embroidered look, kind of like a tacky grandma couch. But I think it works. You can get some basketballs in there, some jump mans. Or no jump mans. Oh yeah, you do have some jump mans in there. I don't know. There's something that I like about these guys. It's got like kind of like a monochromatic theme, but you have some like nice little like dark purple amethyst colors going on with the translucent portions. I don't know. I'm scared to look at the chat right now. You guys are probably not gonna like these, but for some reason, I like these. I don't know what to say. But do I like them for full retail? Hell no. Hell to the no, no, no. Hell to the nah. For like $140, $150, maybe, but not for $190. But again, these are coming out in GS sizes or women's only, excuse me. And they retail for $210. Oh my God. Do I have a soundbite for that? Not for $210, Jordan Brand. Not for $210. You gotta be kidding me. Ladies aren't even gonna buy this for $210. They're gonna have their mans buy them for them. Real talk. $210? You tripping. You are tripping. Most of you guys are dropping in the chat as well. But there's some cops. Caden's copping. Universal Mayo, what a name. Copping. There are a few cops like myself, but $210, that is definitely a drop. Whew. Think of all the things you can buy for $210. You can go to the movies like 2 times for that much. Movies are expensive, dude. If you want popcorn, a drink, maybe a little bit dinner after or before, with the tickets, you want to see it in IMAX? It's going to cost you. But yeah, that's... Whew. Joyce says, it's because a premium material, the price increased to $210. Yes, most definitely. Doesn't mean it's worth it. And come on, you know they don't have to sell them for $210. But see, since Jordan Brand priced the regular Jordan 6s at like $190 and they're giving better materials on these, they have to increase the price. You understand? But had they just kept the Jordan 6s at $150, these would be like $170, $175. Okay, but see, they dug themselves into their own hole. They're not going to sell these for $210. They're not. They're going to take an L on these. Whatever. It's frustrating. It really is. But speaking of Jordan 6s, Jordan 6 Bordeaux releasing September 2021. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but these aren't OG, right? The Jordan 7s introduced the Bordeaux, where Jordan wore them with Michael Jackson, which if you haven't seen that video, let's take a look. This is a weird video, guys. So yeah, Jordan wore the Bordeaux Air Jordan 7s when he was filming this thing with Michael Jackson. But look at, so he's trying to teach Michael how to dance here. Okay, you got the moonwalk, right? Ooh, get him, Mike. But look at Michael. Wait, rewind that. Michael. Look at Michael. One of the greatest athletes of all time. Look at how he's dancing. Can Michael Jordan not dance? So look, now he's getting on his feet and he's showing Michael how to do it, right? And there he's wearing the Jordan 7 Bordeaux. But wait, it gets weird, guys. Just hold on. He can't do the moonwalk. Look at this. This is hilarious. Where does it get weird? Where's the point where it gets weird? Okay, maybe I gotta rewind it. But if I'm not mistaken, he like crawls in between his legs. Oh, let's take a look at Michael shooting some hoops. Michael Jackson, that is. Get him! Oh, crossover. Oh, no, crossover. Now he's shooting. He misses. Okay, but where's the point where he gets in between his legs? Right here. Look at this. Oh, he's aligning, and he walks in between another man's legs. You think Michael was freaked out at this point? I think he might have been. But anyways, Jordan 6 Bordeaux. Who would have known the Bordeaux colorway would look so good on the Jordan 6s? Now, these are $190, September 2021. I gotta say, guys, these are pretty clean. It's a render, but they're probably gonna end up looking like this. It's a cop. What can I say? It's not even an OG colorway, but you could have fooled me. You could have fooled me. Jeff Tan is saying Insta-cop. John is asking, can y'all moonwalk? Really? You're gonna make me do this? You can't see my feet, so I don't even know why I'm doing this. I don't got a lot of space, but I think I did it, right? Was that a moonwalk? I'll do it again. That's all you guys are gonna get. Was that a moonwalk? Was it good? Can we get a like on the video for the moonwalk? It counts. Not bad. Okay. So looks as that it was good. It was good. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna do a moonwalk on Instagram after the show, and you guys will be able to see my feet. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. The link is down below. Actually, you know what? I think I could just plug it right here. Make sure you follow me. I'll post it on my story. But the sneaker show moonwalk was okay. But back to the sneakers. Yeah, these are a cop. Pretty much, that's all I have to say about them. Shout out to the moonwalk. Next up, we have the Jordan 3s. Midnight Navy colorway. So you guys know how I feel about these kind of colorways. The Jordan 3 is such a popular sneaker that, you know, back in the day, they only dropped in, you know, the OG colorways, the white cements, the black cements, you know, sneakers like that, right? Colorways like that. And sneaker culture wasn't as big as it was then than it is now. So now that sneaker culture is big, you look at the Jordan 3, it's an iconic sneaker. It's super popular. It always sells out for the most part. Well, now we got to make a navy one. We got to make a blue one. How about a purple one? A yellow one? And, you know, I get the mindset, but like I said, they really dug themselves in a hole because who's buying these for $1.90? They don't look that good in navy. You know what I mean? But had they just kept, like, these should be $1.50, okay? And the OG colorway should be $1.90. That's what it should be. But that's not how it is. These are $1.90. So for that, I'm just gonna drop them. And it's not because it's a bad sneaker. I mean, how could you mess it up? I mean, it's navy and white. Maybe if you're a Yankees fan, okay, if you're a Yankees fan, cop these. Okay? If you're a Yankees fan, cop these. It's perfect. It'll rock. It'll go great with your fitted, with your, you know, Aaron Judge uniform or Jeter or whatever. You're going to the game. It's perfect. But for everyone else, drop it for $1.90. It's not worth it. It's not. And it looks like we're about 50-50 in the chat right now. Sharp says, oh, heck nah. Oh, heck nah. Richard says, Dodger gang. You like the Dodgers, Richard? Well, congratulations. You won the World Series. I'm just glad the Astros didn't win. Am I right? Or am I right?
Yeah!
Okay. But yeah, these are just whatever, guys. Quality looks decent on them, actually. But wait, why is this heel all crooked? You guys see that? Look at the heel. Okay, that's weird. But whatever. When are these releasing? January 15th. Whoa! Nate K donates $5. Hey, shout out to Nate K.
I appreciate you.
What about the Air Jordan 1 High OG? Oh, hold on. Let me see. Let's take a look at those, Nate. Okay, yeah, these. So let's take a look on StockX. Okay, here we go. So on StockX, if I wanted these, they're $256, so not too bad. Quality looks great. Look, growing up, I used to ask my peers, like when I was in kindergarten, like, what's your favorite color? And, you know, I would only be friends with people who said red. Because back then, it was you like red or you like blue. So I'm a red guy, okay? I'm a red guy. These are blue. Not a huge fan. The Jordan 1 is my favorite Air Jordan sneaker of all time. It's my favorite. I love it. I rock it daily. I love the Jordan 1s. Just the way it fits my foot, it's perfect. Whenever I travel, I bring a pair of 1s. It fits with everything, jeans, shorts, whatever. I love it. But I don't need these. I don't need these, Nate. I don't. But apparently some people, I mean, the last sale was $256. So I guess there's a little bit of hype on them. Silver swoosh. Yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of them. If these were red with the gold swoosh and we're talking Niner gang, hey, cop. Am I right? But since it's blue like this, I'm going to have to drop it. But let's move on. We got another Jordan 1 to talk about. Jordan 1 High OG Black Metallic Gold releasing on Cyber Monday. So Cyber Monday is the Monday after Black Friday, if I'm not mistaken. This sneaker, let's see how much these are going for. These ones, they released in 2013. $2,500. Are these the same ones? No, they're a little bit different. Hold on. These ones. 2020. Right now, they cost, wow, $345. Okay. I'm just going to be straight with you guys. Not a fan of patent leather, so I'm going to be quick on this one. It's a drop. I like gold. I like black. I don't like patent leather. These are going to be uncomfortable. They're going to be stiff. They're going to be hot. And that's not why I wear the Jordan 1s. I wear the Jordan 1s because they're the most comfortable Jordan, in my opinion. Just the way they fit my foot. I know they don't have the, you know, as much cushion as some other Jordans, but they're just the most comfortable for me. I'm most at home in the Jordan 1, and these are going to take away my comfort in the Jordan 1, so I have to drop these. I have to. And most of you guys are dropping these as well. And it's because of the patent leather, right, guys? It's because of the patent leather. Yes, it is. We're not a fan of patent leather. It is what it is. All right, next up. Okay, we'll be quick with this one because we talked about these, but we're getting an in-hand look at the Air Jordan 11 25th anniversary. Let me know what you guys think. So obviously a Jordan 11, it's always popular right around holiday season. These are dropping on December 12th. And even though it's not an OG colorway, I have to say these are a pretty awesome colorway. And I'm going to have to go ahead and cop these. I haven't tried to cop a Jordan 11 around Christmas in a long time, but these ones I might have to cop. I love them. Black, white, simple, hints of silver, Jordan language on the eyelets. That's an incredible touch. I love that. It's just clean. It's simple. It's clean. You could wear these to a wedding. You could wear these to church. You could wear these to 7-Eleven when you're trying to get some pizza flavored Pringles, but then you realize that they don't sell pizza flavor at 7-Eleven. So now you got to go to CVS, Safeway, Piggly Wiggly, wherever you are, to try to get your pizza flavored Pringles. Gas station, a Quick Stop, Chevron, Texaco, wherever you are, you could rock these when you're doing that. You could rock these to school. You could rock these to work if it permits you. You could rock these to go visit your grandma. It's clean and it matches with everything. It's an absolute cop. In fact, I'm going as far as to say Instacop. Explosions everywhere. It's dope. Jordan Brand, you done good on this one. I really like these. John says real nice. Really, really nice. Grant says agree. Sharp says cop. These fire. Aiden says Instacop. Julian says the upper ugly. What's wrong with the upper? It's the same classic Jordan upper. Jordan 11 upper. Ballistic mesh, patent leather. Do you not like the Jordan 11s? If so, that's fine. You do you. But I have to recognize you're in the minority on that one. Jordan 11, extremely popular. Next sneaker. Dame 7 Ric Flair. So we've seen the Dame 7 Ric Flair, right? Guys, we saw these. And I think we gave these a cop. We like the theme. The sneaker turned out pretty good. You know, gold, white, it's whatever. But these... not looking good. It's just blue. You have woo right there on the side, which I like. I love wrestling, so Ric Flair, that's great. On the bottom, woo! I like that, right? But it's just blue. And I don't like the materials. They look cheap. They look stiff. They look hot. I actually am going to give these a mega drop. Why? Why not just these? Why did we need two Ric Flair colorways? First of all, why did we need two Ric Flair colorways? And second of all, how are you going to drop these when these are out there? It's like, we much rather have these. Why would we get these? Makes no sense. And what's the blue connection with Nature Boy? I don't know. I don't know. Am I missing something here? But I just think it's... right here. This guy says it perfect. I don't know how to say your name. 4LMA. He says, blue is not that much of a vibe, though. It's just, there's no vibes from this sneaker. It's just kind of like there. It's kind of like, hey, it's blue. Oh, by the way, it's inspired by Ric Flair. Woo! Well, how about no? Come on, Adidas. Be better. Be better. $110. Not a bad price. Next up. Okay, Adidas did better on this one. Don issue number 2. Classic Utah Jazz colorway. So in case you guys didn't know, the Jazz used to rock a lot of purple back in the day. Well, obviously these ones right here. Okay, it's going to take me to this website. Boom. This colorway or this jersey inspired this colorway. Purple, green, yellow. On the back, what does it say on the back? ROLL. Does the other one say pick and roll? Is that what that is? Okay, that also looks pretty cool. Interesting. When are these dropping? November 1st? Really? Let's look them up. NBA store. Yep, it is pick and roll. So the other one says pick and this one says roll. Okay, very interesting. But anyways, look, it's better, but unless you're a Jazz fan, I mean, who's going to buy these? I know the answer. And nobody. So I got to drop these. Even though it's better than that last colorway that we saw from the Dame 7s. But I mean, Adidas. I said it once and I'll say it again. And I'll keep saying it until it gets through your head. We want the Venom colorway. Stop messing around. Am I right? Can I get a Venom right now in the chat? Just type in Venom. I'll do it with you guys. I'll do it. Hold on. I'll do it right here. Type in Venom if you just want Adidas to drop the Venom Don issue number 2s already. Just type it in. Type it in. Adidas, take a look. Take a look. Take a look. Venom. 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 I'll keep Venom. 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 That guy whispered. It was all lower caps. Venom. 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 We are Venom. Just like Venom. 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 Adidas. Drop the Venom colorway. Stop messing around. We want to give you our money. We want to give you our money. Just get the Venom colorway to us. Do what we want. I mean, it's that simple. If I was in Adidas right now, I'd go up to every one of these people who are in charge of this, and I'd slap every single one of them. Until they give us the Venom colorway. And yes, I'm a Spider-Man fan. So is my man Josiah. But people who aren't even a Spider-Man fan like the Venom colorway. By the way, the Venom movie, I thought it was actually pretty good. Despite what the critic says. I thought the movie was good. I really liked it. Let's move on. Oh my God. Adidas. Adidas taking some fat L's today on the sneaker show. Look at this. Kid Cudi, Adidas original Bill and Ted collection. All right. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge Kid Cudi fan. I'm the biggest Kid Cudi fan here right now. Okay? Shout out to Blow Big 55 for subscribing.
I appreciate you.
I'm such a big Kid Cudi fan. So I should like these. However, I don't. And the reason is because what does this have to do with Kid Cudi? Look at these colorways. They're generic. These look like something that I could pick up at Marshall's right now. For $49.99. There is nothing special about these. What does that have to do with Kid Cudi? There's nothing. Where's the Kid Cudi logo? Anything. Space. Put some space stuff on it. Say day and night on the tongue. Anything. Shout out to Panda. Anything. There's nothing here. What does this have to do with Kid Cudi at all? The answer is absolutely nothing. You done took an L, Adidas. You done took an L. And also, just if it didn't even have... So, the fact that it's connected to Kid Cudi and it doesn't look like it's connected to Kid Cudi is a my big problem with these. However, all of that aside, if we just look at the sneaker as it is, it's still a drop. It's still a drop. I want to rock these. Or the other colorways. Right? Aiden's mega dropping these. What are we doing here? And I've talked about it on the show before. Adidas has problems with their collaborations. Like, they don't put the right stuff out. And they've gotten better, but it's erratic. Like, you'll see a collection from Adidas, and you're like, oh, those are awesome. Then they'll do something where you're like, why did you release those? Those aren't cool. Like, where's the creativity? There's no creativity behind these. But let's see. November 12th. Whatever. I mean, whatever. You could have done better. I'm a Kid Cudi fan. I should like these, but I don't. So Adidas, not good. Star Wars Adidas ZX2K Boost, inspired by the Mudhorn from The Mandalorian. Have you guys been watching The Mandalorian? I thought the last episode was fire, yo. First episode, I thought some good things, some not so good things. Second episode, fire. Loved it. Love The Mandalorian. Love Star Wars. I have a lightsaber. I spent over $200 on it. I don't want to talk about it. These, not bad. But I only say that because previous Star Wars Adidas were that bad. So these are an improvement. Neutral tones, fits in perfect with the Star Wars universe. Light Baby Yoda green skin. Hopefully they didn't, hunt down any Baby Yodelings for this material here. But you have a Mudhorn logo right there on the tongue, which is actually on Mando's right chest piece, or not chest piece, but shoulder piece, because every time you kill something, you get it forged onto your iron. You saw the show. So that's cool. And the box is cool. The insole is cool. But is it enough to cop? Well, it depends on price. For $150, I like Star Wars, especially The Mandalorian. I have to. Not for $150. I can't do it. $120, you might have had me. But for $150, it's gonna be a no. What do you guys think in the chat? People are saying 50-50. $150? Drop, Pickle says. Javid says drop. Luke is copping. Joy says Baby Yoda on the latest episode is a little bandito. Yeah, dude, he was awesome last episode. Molly says Baby Yoda wanna cop him. M. John says $20 max. Interesting. Yeah, it could be better. It could be better. We'll have to wait and see. I have a feeling more Star Wars sneakers are coming from Adidas in the near future. But let's move on here. Let's. I lost my mouse. Oh, here. I lost my mouse. Okay, here we go. Wait, hold on. My mouse is acting up. Hold on. I gotta plug in my mouse. All right. So here we have the Reebok Kamikaze 2s, which these are in an alternate Sonics colorway. Remember that story that Reebok was changing the Kamikaze name? What happened to that? Still waiting, Reebok. We're still waiting. Anyways, the Kamikaze 2 Reebok, Sonics alternate colorway, I have to say, not bad. Burgundy, black, dark green, some yellow. My mouse is freaking out right now. Why is it not working? Oh, there was a piece of lint stuck in the sensor. Rain Man logo right there on the tongue. That's pretty cool. Here's the outsole, Kamikaze. So are you changing the name or are you not? Because you're writing Kamikaze right there on the insole, Reebok. Did you lie to us? I don't like being lied to. Anyways, when are these dropping? November 20th for $120. Okay, $120, not too bad. I'm going to say if you like the Kamikazes, if you're a 90s baby, cop these. It's a good cop. It's not an OG colorway, but again, the OG colorway was black and white, or navy and white. These are pretty cool. I like these. And especially if you're a fan of the OG Sonics retro jerseys, guys. Because those joints were fire. Right here, the Sean Kemp one, that's fire. The alternate one, fire. And these sneakers go right there with it. I like these. But Most of you guys are dropping these. John says soft drop. Most of you guys don't like the 90s era's kicks, so I was expecting you guys to drop these. But Ali Mohammed, shout out to Ali. Thanks for joining the show, man. He says cop. He likes them. For $120, he likes them. Luke is a 2000s baby. Okay. Stop Capping says I'll wear them in 2K, not in real life. Oh, interesting. They have these in 2K? Very interesting. All right, last but not least, Reebok Hot Ones collection. Now, we've talked about the Shaqnosis. We talked about these, right? And we dropped them, right? Yeah, we definitely dropped them. Not a fan. It's just not that great. I like the idea. The execution was just not great. However, we're getting a look at 2 other sneakers in the collection. You can see here, I don't know what the names of these sneakers are, but they're actually a little bit better. I think these are clean. Neutral tones, splash of color, the special logos. I mean, those are fine. Those are fine. You could rock these anywhere. Those are pretty decent. I mean, they're not too bad. They're probably going to cost like $75. I mean, not bad. If you like them, cop them. If you like them, cop them. If you don't cop them. No big deal. But I'm not going to drop them because I actually think they're pretty cool. You have the Scoville level on the tongue. Hot Ones insole. I mean, it's cool. Decent. Classic. There's a take a look at the logo. Even right here with the flames. Pretty cool. On the back, you have the chicken logo. That's awesome. I like the stitching right here on the midsole. It's got a little volt. Pretty cool. These ones, I thought it was a Puma sneaker when I first looked at it, but it's not. Oh, look at the outsole. Did you see the outsole? Look at this. Chicken wing outsole. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. But is it cool enough to cop? No, it's not. I wouldn't rock these. I personally wouldn't rock these. Be cool to have in your collection. Be cool. These ones are dropped for sure. But I actually would rock these. I think these are pretty cool. And Sean Evans should rock these every time he does a Hot Ones episode. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Sean. All right. So that pretty much takes care of the copper drop segment of the show. We're running a little bit longer than expected, so I'm going to skip steals and deals. I have a couple. They're not that great, but we hadn't done one in a while, so I thought I would do it. But I think I'm going to skip it. I'll save it for next week's episode. But the links are in the description, so I found some steals and deals for you guys, like Dynasty number 2s, KD13, stuff like that. So if you want to take a look, that link will be in the description box below. But I think we're going to end the show. I didn't think we were going to run this long, but we did. It was a fun show. Make sure you follow me on Instagram to do the moonwalk. You can judge me on the moonwalk. That was a lot of fun. Huge shout out to Josiah for moderating today's chat. G, of course, John. John was here as well. Sharp, everybody in the chat. Javin. Huge shout out to you guys. Again, sneaker show every Sunday, 6:30 Pacific. Make sure you join next week. Please help me out. Put a thumbs up on this video. Seriously, guys, it helps me out a ton. If you want to make my day, thumbs up the video. That helps us out. And that way, when this show grows, you guys could be like, yo, I was here since the beginning. I'm cool. I'm cooler than y'all. So please help me out. It's been great having you. My name's Jared. I'll catch you guys in the next one.